Hey, everybody, this is Dr.J and Professor Spike streaming live from Long
Hello.
Island, New York. We're just chatting stocks and Bitcoin and stocks and little Bitcoin. Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone
actually,
should have a little Bitcoin in their portfolio.
they're coming back a little bit, aren't they?
They
Like my
all,
even my coins coming back a little bit.
Coinbase is up fourfold this year.
Okay,
That's not a bad
average
move.
down.
Not a bad move if you bought it at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. Earlier in the year.
MicroStrategy is up fourfold as well. And Primera, I don't know. From the lows, not fourfold, but triple. The miners are not as good an investment, I don't think, as
Right.
say MicroStrategy or the ETFs will be, because the miners, you got to realize how much Bitcoin
How you
is
doing,
left.
guys?
Hey, Kamal, how many Bitcoin are there total? 21 million when it's all said and done, coins? I think 19 have been already mined. So there's only 2 million left.
Right.
And with the halving, won't the miners get hurt unless the price of Bitcoin doubles?
Well, isn't it like
Presumably, that's what
harder
that was
to
the
mine the
design
last
anyway.
10%?
What's that, Kamal?
Isn't it harder to mine the last 10%?
Presumably,
It's harder? Well, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I thought it's harder to mine the
it'll,
last.
it'll be hard.
Yeah,
It'll be
but
harder to find those.
they call that the halving. Every 4 years, the miners can only produce half as much as the previous 4 years.
Right.
And the halving takes place in April this year.
Wow.
And
I see.
there's another key date for Bitcoin, January 10th. That's around the corner. That's when the ETF is rumored to be approved by SEC. And then they'll probably be trading in a few weeks after that. It's I don't know which ETFs they're going to approve, but my feeling is it'll be probably three: the BlackRock, Fidelity, and Kathy Woods. Those three. And I think there's going to be an initial rush in.
What happens to Grayscale then? Aren't they already in ETF?
Here's what's going to happen with Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin. It's going to go up until the 10th and down for 2, 3 weeks after that, and then go back up. That's what I think is going to happen anyway. Because sell the news, you always have to sell the
Right.
news. So the news is Jan 10. And then when they start trading it and there's a big influx of money, I think it'll shoot up again. There's also the institutions that are now free to buy Bitcoin. So
If it's in an ETF, but isn't GBTC an ETF?
no, it's not an ETF. I don't know what they call it.
Oh,
A trust.
oh, it's a trust. Okay.
It's the
You want to
kind
go
of
live? It's for. Oh, we're live.
we
Yeah.
all like. Why don't you? It's good you weren't cursing.
Yeah. Right. Come in like a drunken sailor.
Yeah, yeah.
So Linus is saying 2024 resolution is stop trading on margin.
Well,
Well, yeah. I don't believe in
I
trading.
picked a bad. I picked a bad
Yeah.
time to stop drinking.
No,
Margin is like a
good.
shark loan.
That's a good way to go broke quick. Trade on margin.
Yes.
You can hold, a good quality stock you can hold as long as you're not leveraged. Nicholas, we'd love to see you too. Thank you, Nicholas, for your kind words.
Yes.
So
We'll exploit your knowledge for our benefit at some point. Don't worry.
yeah, today is our next to last show of the year, right?
I guess so.
It's the
Yeah.
last show of the year.
Today's Thursday. Yeah, it's the last
Oh,
show of
it's
the
the
year.
last show of the year.
Last show.
Oh, wait a second, I got to go get the champagne.
Oh,
If I had something to celebrate, I would drink champagne.
Well, I have Microsoft, not Microsoft, MicroStrategy to celebrate.
Strategies, right? Well, good
Uh,
on
let's
you.
let's take a look.
Videotape.
Take a look at the charts. By the way, you guys have to give me your top 5 picks for the new year.
Oh, okay.
Kamal, you did really well. You hit about 80% gain. And Professor Spike over 50 and 112 for moi.
Very impressive.
Very good.
I'm surprised I got more than single digits.
This coming year, I'm hoping to get 50% gains.
Let's do that in the next show. Next show, not now. Next show.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you have to give me some time to think about it.
Yeah. But you got to give it to me before the new year. I'll put it on the website.
Gotcha. Right, because we have that timestamp on it.
Yeah. MA, give me all 5. Don't be like that. Give me all 5.
Yeah, you got it right.
Don't just give me number 1.
So far, well, it's good for the rest of us to know.
Yeah. From Boston.
All right, Kevin.
Harvard Yard. Harvard Yard, right?
What is Shibu?
That's a crypto. It's you gotta be very good at going to the right of the decimal point to get the price. 0.000017.
Yeah. And why is Dogecoin still the thing?
I don't know. A penny would be like a million times the worth, you know. All right, so
are there that many digits on a calculator?
I do think Bitcoin for next year should make new highs. Definitely should. So the old highs, I think, will get taken out, and I think we'll challenge 100K next year. That's another one of my predictions for the new year.
Bold prediction.
I'm glad you're here because I think Salva's going to have a good year. I think Innovis has a chance for a good year, depending on the data.
Now, what about Anavex? I've been hearing up and down on that one.
I think that one could be good. There's only a few biodrex that interest me. Sava, Anavex, Innovis, Dermtech, Capricorn. What else interests me? Altimmune. I don't know. That's probably Moderna. I just bought Moderna and ALT today. So they interest me. I practically have no spare cash other than what's in treasuries. And they don't come due till February, March, April, June, and July. I have 5 treasuries.
Dr.J backed up the truck for the market for the end of the year.
Yeah,
What's that?
I'm very close to being all in. Very close.
What's on $3 billion Intel investment?
Here's my top 10, top 12, 13, whatever it is.
Yeah, and there's no more biodrec in them anymore.
This is my top 12. Amazon Qs, Apple, Google, Walmart, Spy, MicroStrategy, JEPI, Meta, Microsoft, IBM, and NVIDIA. Top 12. But notice the top 3, 24%, 12, 13%, and 11%.
That's what happens.
And if you go down to the top,
just like Kathy's fund.
Yeah, basically this is most of my portfolio in these 12 stocks. I'm satisfied with it. I don't think I'm going to make many changes going into the new year. This is what I'm looking, to do the lion's share.
What's the first number? Year to date?
December, the month of December. Amazon is up 5% from December 1.
Performance. Okay, very good.
And the Qs are up 6. Apple only up 1 3/4.
Say only. We got to have a little breather.
Look at MicroStrategy up 32.64% this month. And look at Meta. You wouldn't think Meta would be up that much.
Please.
Yeah, that's a big surprise, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And also Nvidia up another 6.5%.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Had a very good year. So I mean, really, if you go further than this, all the stocks in the rest of my portfolio is basically kidding around stuff. This is about 90%. You're looking at 90% of my portfolio. And that's why I had such a tremendous year, because these stocks did well. They did very well.
So, what's your prediction on Amazon? Are we going to get 200 this year?
You know how I had Amazon as my top pick and my MicroStrategy as my second pick? I'm thinking of switching them.
Oh,
Really?
I'm thinking of making MicroStrategy my top pick. Only because I think Bitcoin's going to 100K by the end of the year. And if I'm right about Bitcoin going to 100K, MicroStrategy will go through the roof. Through the roof, triple again. I mean, it's hard to believe it could go quadruple and then triple the next year. But it could. Or it could get cut in half. I mean, MicroStrategy is very volatile. I'm gambling with that one.
Yeah.
Notice I'm gambling far less than I am with Amazon. 4%, 24%.
Well, you're not really gambling with Amazon. It's become a blue chip now.
All right, I guess so. Yeah, it's still a gamble. The only one of my stocks key stocks that are down on the month is Microsoft, and I really like that one for 24. I think finally they'll figure out how to monetize ChatGPT.
Yeah, I'm with you. But I'm waiting for a good entry point. You might want to do that one today.
Okay, Microsoft I'll do today. I really, really like Microsoft. I think I might make it one of my top 5. But then I got to add a little juice. What would I add juice with? An ALT or maybe one of the cheapo quantum plays, IONQ. Maybe
Right.
that one. I got to
You
think.
or SMCI.
Maybe you. I got to think about it. Last year I had Roblox. I could keep that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know Roblox is still, it's not a flash in the pan. That one's got some staying power.
Yeah, though I don't own any personally, so
You own some for your kids, don't you?
yeah, I could bought some for them.
So
All right, so let's take a look. SPY. SPY is inching closer to the promised land, right? 480. It's flirting with the highs, but will it get there by tomorrow?
could be, but I doubt it.
So we're going to end the year without making new highs on the spiders, you think?
because I think his updates, because on some Google.
What are we, 4 points away? I'm gonna say we make it. I don't know if we close above, but I think we'll hit the new highs tomorrow. What do you think, Spike?
What stock are we talking about? I'm sorry, I was losing.
480.
Spy.
Do we hit 480,
Oh,
Spike?
for spies. You know something? Yeah, no, I think we could do something, but I don't know about that high. 480? Yeah, I think so. Absolutely.
That would give us a new all-time high.
Before the end of the year. Yes.
Exactly the end of the year.
Yeah, no, I think so.
There's only 1 day left.
Yeah, tomorrow, right?
Well,
All right. Time flies when you're having fun. So I'm going to put up on the website. You guys will email me, or text me your picks. Any listeners can send me their picks in stock twits, or in an email to which email should I use? CS Professor 43. Nah, how about just stock twits? Good enough.
the Twit's in a better place.
Yeah, good enough. What else? What else? All right. So I say we make the new highs this year, meaning tomorrow. Moderna, I bought some today. I'm not sorry, even though it went down after I bought it. I paid 100, so I'm down a little bit. I paid 100.25, I think. But I think this stock should trade north of 100 for the rest of the year, for all of 24. I see this one going all the way back up to 163.95. It's a great company with a lot of irons in the fire. I think it's undervalued here. So why not jump in? I don't like any of the real big farmers, so I'll play this middle-sized farmer, Moderna. And again, it's not a big position. It's a starter position. I'll probably add to it, so I don't really care if it goes down. I did go in and out of Nike for a small loss. Remember last week?
Yeah, I'm still holding it.
All right, I don't like to hold these losers. It looks like a loser. I would rather be in something moving up. Get a little Momo. That one definitely lacks Momo. It will be a great stock over the next few years if you got patience. But right now, I don't have patience. I want to get a 50% move up on my whole portfolio next year. That would make me happy. So I want to be in stocks that are moving north, not south. That's how I look at it. So Moderna, I think, suits the bill. I mean, look at the nice move it had off the lows. I really think where I drew the line here is the first stop at 117. I think we test that level before moving higher. All right,
Do you
MicroStrategy.
still have Unity?
Yes, I still own Unity. I like that one. Do you?
No, I lost hold it.
This one made new highs for the year today, back down. MicroStrategy. Michael Saylor just added more Bitcoin to his collection. He's a huge investor for the company in Bitcoin, and he makes some good arguments why he thinks Bitcoin is going to go up. Of course, you can argue the other way too, but you know, it's not the final judgment is not in on Bitcoin, but I'm a believer. You look at the chart, the long-term chart, you got to be a believer. Looks pretty good, the long-term chart, doesn't it? That's only
Yeah,
five.
but my worry is that gap there. You see that gap there?
This looks even better.
And you can still see the gap even from that.
Yeah.
You know, it's sort of a void. It's a void that's.
You're talking about right here,
Yeah, right
Yeah.
there.
502 area. Not all gaps are filled, you know.
But most are, honestly.
Most, but not all.
The issue with those things is that when they go down, they're like, you lose 50 points at a time,
Yeah, look, this one is a big move in MicroStrategy. It could go down that low, and still wind up well ahead on the year. Even if you buy it here and it goes to 500, you could be a winner for the year. Just buy more. Of course, our opinion strictly our own, not investment advice. Check with an advisor before acting. But MicroStrategy, Saylor is really a Bitcoin guru. He gives three reasons for Bitcoin going up. The ETFs that are coming, probably BlackRock, Fidelity, maybe Cathie Wood, and also the halving in April. And finally, the ETFs will open it up for investment by companies and institutions. So he sees a lot of potential money going in to buy Bitcoin. And there's so many hodlers, there's a small marketplace, relatively speaking, It doesn't take too many billion to move the needle on this one, on Bitcoin. Okay, so MicroStrategy, no matter what chart you look at, looks like something that you should own a little of, if not a lot of. I don't own that much of it, but I'm making good money on it. All right.
We have a request for Sava, so we might as well get to that.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to quick look at Mara.
Okay, yeah, right. We're on the same theme.
Yeah, Mara had a bad day today. Maybe it'll fill this gap at
It almost reached the 52-week high and then it tumbled.
27 is a gap fill. I think we might fill that gap. I don't think we fill the gap all the way down here. That hopefully doesn't happen. But 27, that gap could be filled. Again, I don't like the miners as much as I like MicroStrategy or the ETFs. I probably will buy some ETFs. I would buy Bitcoin if it wasn't so much red tape with the wallets, and
Yeah.
I got to get a new broker and all of that. So I'll just buy the ETF. I'm old fashioned. What can I tell you? Sava?
Yeah, Sava. I'm looking at the chart myself right now. I don't know what's.
I think we said it could hit 20 and before bouncing up.
It had a spot.
It actually did hit. It did hit the 200, didn't it? Yesterday.
I lost my
22.34, and the 200 is 21.62. Well, we're very close.
Can you do the 6 months chart? It's really hard to see.
All right. I think it's time to nibble on Sava. If it hits the 200, you buy some. Even if it don't hit the 200, you buy some. I think so anyway. Sava looks pretty good to me. I mean, you don't like to see a give back like that, but
yeah, that's exactly it.
So Dr.J, the past couple of months, the market has been doing exceptionally well. You don't think it's gonna like have a minor or some kind of correction?
it will at some point in time during 2024, but maybe not January. I think January will be strong. Maybe you got to wait till April, go away in April, right? Or May.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you always get your 10% correction. You'll get it this year too. I don't know when. Not January. I think the January effect will be real. I think January will be a good month. Right now, the market is one big yawn. Every day I look at my portfolio, it's basically flat, unchanged. So it's been all week this week, it's been like that. So I don't expect, much tomorrow, but beginning the new year, I think the traders come back, the investors come back, and they'll be buying stock. How about all the
MA is saying he sees a head and shoulders in this pattern. I don't really see it. Do you see anything close to that?
maybe long-term chart?
Yeah, I don't see, I mean, I certainly don't see it in the picture you're showing here.
Let me look at the long chart. I know the head and shoulders you can always see. It's ubiquitous pattern. I don't see it now. I don't see it. I'm sorry, but not that it doesn't exist somewhere. Maybe
I'm seeing a pretty good uptick right now. I don't know. I'm tempted to average down around here.
Well, I think it's a good time to buy because it's coming. The 200 should serve as support.
Yeah.
The 200 and the 50, and you're also getting a positive crisscross, a positive cross of the 50 with the 200. So it looks like an opportune time to buy Sava. So well off its $30 high, recent high, and get ready for the next run. Why not?
Yeah, and I wouldn't go all in there. I do this slowly. But you're
Yeah,
right. It might hit 21st.
yeah. I mean, you never know with biodrug, and the regulatory environment is getting sucky, so they don't want to pay for the new drugs.
That's true too.
What else? Well, we should look at alt. That one is running every
Yeah,
day.
right. That one has been a very interesting one.
The GLP-1s, right? The fat drugs.
Look at that. Unbelievable.
Every day makes a
Talk
new high.
about the fish that got away.
I bought at 12, so I'm losing already. But I bought very little, because I buy in various intervals, tranches. What do you call it? Tranches.
Crunches, right?
All right, so
I saw this one near like 4 something or 5 something.
yeah, we all did. We all were in it, and we all got out too quick. But it's gone a little parabolic. I would expect to pull back, maybe to that 931 level. I'll add at that point if it goes there. I think GLP-1s will be good this year. I don't know why people want to take them. It kills their appetite.
What else you can do if you can't eat?
Yeah, I mean, one of life's joys is having a good appetite and eating.
Cool.
This is one that I think I'm going to include in my top 5, maybe, giving it serious thought. I think
Great shot.
I think '04 will be the year of the quantum computer. And an interesting subject is what does that mean for Bitcoin? Quantum computing.
Well,
Isn't this a perfect?
maybe it could mean that mining is done that much faster,
Yes, that's one
that
thing.
much more efficiently. Because mining is definitely an energy and money drain.
Let me ask you this: what about all the crypto stuff? Is that going to be affected
But
by quantum computing?
the value of it, I doubt it.
No, what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, the quantum machine, is it going to be able to decode passwords?
Oh, very good question. Very good question.
And if it is, what does that mean for the entire internet? Right?
Dr.J, you're scaring me.
Yeah, I'm scaring us. But of course, you can always get bigger and bigger keys, right? Bigger and bigger
Yes.
keys.
Oh, it's smarter and smarter encryption methods.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the war between fuzzbusters and radars.
Yeah. I thought I had a channel. Come on. Guess it won't let me draw a channel if I have a trend line. Right? I don't know. I got an extraneous line.
You want to do the 6 months because it's hard to see. I can't see very well with 1 year.
It's got a nice trend line. I think it's the year of the quantum computer. I recently bought this one. I also bought the other one, Qubit, QUBT. I don't understand quantum computing. It's too confusing. You have qubits instead of bits, right? And the qubits, they exist in various states based on the position of the of the electron. I have no clue what they're talking about. And I understand that stuff more than most people, but I have no clue. I gave you homework, Professor Spike. Did you look at it?
Yeah, Professor Spike, tell us more about it.
I didn't finish my homework yet.
Oh, you didn't finish. That's the same.
Financial implications.
We expect a full report next year on quantum
You
computing.
got it.
Which is next week.
Yeah, not a problem.
Maybe we'll get. Who knows about quantum computing? What physicist might know about it? Green, the guy from Columbia. We'll get him on the show.
Right.
Not everybody knows about it, even if you're a physicist. It's really confusing stuff. So I like this one. I like the other quantum play. I like IBM, which is a quantum computing play. I like all of them. XBI looks like it's moving in the right direction. Has it had its move, or has it only just begun?
Oh boy.
Look at where it's at, right at the strong
This
resistance.
one's sneaky. This one's a sneaky one.
90.91 is the old high that it's got to take out. It's right there. And then you got this high from February. That's a little bit more, 92.60. So we got a couple of highs to take out. I lost my horizontal. Where'd it go? It took my horizontal away from me. Oh, this is it. There we go.
This is another one I bailed out of too early.
XBI looks like it's the question mark. Is it going to go down and off of this high, or is it going to go through it? I don't know, but it's now trading on the right side of the 200 at least, and the 50 is crossing the 100 real soon. BioDrek is definitely improved over the recent months, as has IWM. IWM also has improved. Big move on IWM.
Yes.
Huge move on IWM.
Are we above 200 yet?
This is the weekly. We're above. What are we above? We're above everything on the weekly. So I guess we're above everything on the yearly. Yep. Well above it. 180 is 200. Well above it. They're all together, the 50, the 100, and the 200. Within a couple of dollars. It's flying. I mean, it was probably the best moving index of them all, going back to October 27th. Made one hell of a move. Well, that's good. Broadening out of the rally, as they like to say, right? Anything else that I advertise? I don't think so, right?
So you did Moderna, Mara, MicroStrategies, Bitcoin, Spiders, IWM, CBI. You didn't do.
Which one? XBI.
Well, yeah, it says CBI.
I made a mistake.
Okay.
So I did everything except BTC.
Yeah, which is fine because we're hitting our 35-minute mark anyway.
All right, so that's it.
Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you guys. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year to all our viewers. We really appreciate your viewing, so to speak. And what did Bobby want to know? I don't know that one, Wolf. Do you guys know that one?
Nope.
No.
I just don't like the miners so much because of the halving. I don't know if it works for them, against them. I'd rather own MicroStrategy, I think.
I agree with MA that we're gonna have a minor. We're gonna have
My
some.
opinion, capital gains sales. January people sell, in my opinion, capital gains.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why, you mean they waited for the new year as opposed to take the gains? And
You got to take the losses at the end and the gains at the
oh, I
beginning.
see. But what about all the people that sold early in December, buy back in January to avoid the wash?
Oh, yeah, you have to wait a little bit deeper into the year for the wash, right? Not first thing January.
Right.
So that I don't know. How about all the people with the pension money, right, that come in January?
The required distributions that they have to spend.
Yeah, how about that? There's a lot of. I usually
always a time and a reason to buy, just like drinking.
but I think usually January is a very good, decent month. Usually, and they like to say, as goes January, goes the rest of the year.
Yeah, and this was a good a stinky February, but a very good January this year.
Yeah. All right, adios, amigos. Ciao. Have a great year.
Bye-bye.
See you next
Happy New
year.
Year.
See you
Take
next year.
care. Bye.
Bye-bye.